Girls, how hard is it for you to find a decent man these days?
Really hard.
It's hard.
Really? 'Cause they'd rather sit at home and play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 than take you out and show you a good time, right? Well, look no further, because I am the sexiest man in this class. Okay? You probably wonder why I'm late for school. It's because I'm staring at myself in the mirror. And after countless hours spent staring at myself in the mirror and reviewing my numerous good qualities, I've really decided that I am the sexiest man in this class. So my purpose is to persuade you that I am. Outside of this gorgeous exterior, of course, you know. And after realizing this, I kind of felt compelled and a sense of duty to share this with you. You know, when you know something's right, you need to tell people. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my career choice. I'm going to be an accountant, a chartered accountant. And you know, you might think they're dry and boring, but as my first accounting instructor told me, Rafiq Kurji, those of you who've been in the business school might know him. He's a legend. He's about this tall, he's Kenyan, and I saw him walk in the classroom, and the first thing I thought, and it's a good thing Bronson's not here, is I hope he speaks English. And he could speak English very, very well. But he walks into class and he says, this is the first thing he says, is accounting dry and boring? And we're all like, yeah. And he's like, no, it's stormy, thunderous, and sexy. We're like, whoa. He's like, it's about decision making. We're like, okay. And then he tells us about the Enron scandal. And those of you here who are old enough to remember that, they defrauded the government and all their shareholders out of a lot of money, and a lot of accountants went to jail for life. So all of a sudden, instead of being boring, number crunching geeks, they were bad boys in jail for life. Right? The other sexy thing about accounting these numbers are pretty sexy, eh? A lot more sexy now. And even more when you do this. That's quite the income to provide for a lady on. The next thing is my accent. After spending a couple years in England, I can do many attractive accents from the British Isles, such as one from someone from Lancashire, which you kind of heard already. Just going down road with dog, out foot walk. Right? Girls dig accents, especially that one. That one's not good enough. Might remember the Beatles, very melodic and musical from Liverpool. This is a Liverpudlian accent. Your rice, mates, was just going down the road for a bit of, get me a mince pie or something nice. Right? Isn't that beautiful? That's a sexy accent. Next thing is I'm domesticated as a man. Okay? I spent 2 years cooking and cleaning for myself. One time our washing machine broke down, no problem. Just whipped out the abs. I learned how to cook for myself. I learned how to make such delicacies as beans on toast, spaghetti, tuna pasta. So not only can I bring home the bacon, but I can cook it too. The last thing that I could think of to share with you today, to keep within, you know, for the sake of time, was that I'm wrong all the time. And I will walk in that door every day and say, I'm sorry, dear. And after watching my dad's good example my whole life, I don't think a woman loves anything more than that. So hopefully, you know, outside of this, I've convinced you that there's a lot more in the inside that is very attractive as well. And I would invite you, ladies, to take me out to lunch, because I didn't bring mine today. But keep in mind the words of Phil Collins, you can't hurry love.